how to get film locations as an indie filmmaker. Let's talk about it. Well, you can use your house or apartment to where you live as a location. You can use a family member or friend as a location to your indie film. Also, you can use a park. I'm at a park right now talking to you guys. You can use a park as a indie film location. If you have an auntie or uncle or cousin or friend who owns a mechanic shop or a nurse's office, anywhere you can get location for free or for minimum price. If I were you, I would use that as an indie filmmaker. So if you have a friend or a family member who has a law office or any office, you can set it up as a law office. Also, there are places you can go to like peerspace.com, and you can rent out a spot to have a film location. I've done it several times on my movie. I've done over 40 feature films. You can check it out at like a Tubi or a Peacock and check out my films that I've made. But yeah, you can go to a park, a friend's house, pay him some money. I've used my cousin's house when I moved down to Atlanta to use their place for a film. So there are plenty of ways you can have a set location for your feature film. Just think about it, sit down and write your script to where you can have access to your film. Write your script to where you have access to your film. Like, for example, my first film was a foreign exchange student. I used my mother's house and I used a high school nearby. I paid for the high school for one day and I used my mother's house, and so that will have a low cost on that. Check out my website for one-on-one consultation for filmmaking, thedealbreakerstudios.com, thedealbreakerstudios.com. Also, check out my latest feature film, also on the website, Secret Lover. So for one-on-one consultation and checking out my last feature film, Secret Lover, go to thedealbreakerstudios.com. All right, peace, guys.